What we've learned in the last couple of years is when people do what I'm describing, it's worked. There is a winning streak for democracy right now in America that no one talks about because we only focus on federal this and federal that.
Mhm.
And it started when people went on offense. Where did we go on offense? Kansas in August of 22 after Dobbs. And the reproductive freedom side won 60-40. Where do we go on offense? We figured out who the election-dying Secretary of State candidates were in November of 22. In a year where we normally lose because we have the White House, almost all of them lost. I know in Indiana that didn't happen, but in Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Michigan, swing state election-denying Secretaries of State candidates and governor candidates who would have appointed people like Kari Lake or Mastriano, crushed.
Mhm.
They did the worst on their tickets. We flipped the Michigan State House, the Michigan Senate, the Pennsylvania State House. First time in decades, 60 years, that we were winning state houses in a year where we had the White House in that midterm. That doesn't happen. It's because people focused. People went on offense. They tried to win state houses. Then we win Ohio special elections in August. We protect freedom in November. Flip the Virginia State House in November of 23. Flip the Wisconsin Supreme Court April 23. Like, this is all counter-historical. So and people around the country were contributing and helping and calling and giving in these races. 70% of Moms of Liberty candidates lost in November 23. So people took that energy to the school board level. We replaced Santos with a Democrat in New York because we had a much higher turnout than New York's had lately. The Alabama special election after the IVF decision, Democrats flip a Trump seat. And by the way, unlike 22, far more people are running this year. Florida's down to 1 or 2 uncontested races versus 30 2 years ago. North Carolina went from 30 uncontested 2 years ago to 2. So what I would say that we're missing is there's actually a winning streak. When we go on offense, when we focus beyond a few federal races, we're winning. And we're winning in ways that you don't expect to win when you have the White House.